So you may have heard that some legendary skins have better iron sights than the default skins, but which iron sights are better and by how much? And are there any more unknown iron sights that are better than the originals? I've gone through pretty much every legendary skin in the game and shown you a close comparison of some of the best skins for weapons like the R99, Wingman, Sentinel, Longbow, and plenty more. So before we get into it, I want to show you what kind of legendary skins there are in terms of iron sight changes. So you have ones like this Havoc here, which remove some of the elements from the original skin. As you can see, some of the areas around the iron sights are removed, but besides that, the iron sight itself is pretty much the same. And then we have some legendary skins which essentially change nothing, like this L-Star skin here. And then we have the majority of legendary skins, which basically add extra elements onto the original iron sight. It's like they glue on extra features to the sides. As you can see with this Master of Skin here, most legendary skins are like this. So most of them aren't going to provide a benefit, they're actually going to give you less benefit. And then we have skins like this, which have very subtle iron sight changes that give you just a bit more room to see what's going on, and these are the ones we're going to focus on today. So up first we have the Longbow. This is the Mook Fly legendary skin, which is available in loot packs and it can be crafted too. You can see that the outside area here is a lot thinner on this skin, and the area you can see in the scope itself is a little clearer. Next, we're jumping straight into the Wingman. Now, this new Wingman skin isn't really that great. Some people say it's pay to win, but I'd argue that the only real pay to win one, this one here. Now, this skin is very similar if you take a closer look. Actually, the iron sights actually extend higher than the red dot, which gives the illusion that it has more space, but it's essentially the same. But the one thing that does stand out is that the overall body of the Wingman is slimmer, so you have the area near your hand where you can see more detail. Next we have this Flatline, which in my opinion is one of the best iron sights in the game. It essentially removes a lot of that area and gives you more view underneath the iron sight itself, and kind of slims down the profile of the Flatline too. So this is one of the best iron sights in my opinion. It actually looks very similar in a side-by-side comparison, but you can imagine it like having 100% of your view in the iron sight area being blocked, and then the new iron sight cuts out some of that space and frees up so you have more vision. Next we have the R99. Now there are two major designs for the R99 that feature different iron sights. So we have the new 0 point skin from the Battle Pass, and then the legendary skin which has a bunch of different recolors in the game already. As you can see, I'll show you some differences here. The iron sights are definitely cleaner, there's more vision, some of the bulky elements of the original skin are lost, and more importantly, the iron sight right around where the red dot is so much cleaner on both the 0 point and this totally gnarly skin. So yeah, this one is a significant improvement over the original in my opinion. Now it's hard to say which one is better between the 0 point and the Outlands Avalanche or whatever recolor you have of it, so I've kind of done a comparison here. They are so significantly different, but I'm personally leaning more towards the 0 point. There's less clutter on the screen, the overall muddle of the R99 underneath the iron sight is cleaner. The actual iron sight itself may be a little bigger, but overall I feel like you have more vision and visibility with the 0 point. So up next we have the Prowler. Now this is the new Dark Fright skin, and it's my favorite out of the Prowler legendaries, although they all do have slightly different iron sights. Ultimately the difference between the original is very small, and it's more of a preference thing. So yeah, the difference is definitely not anywhere near as noticeable as the other iron sights we've shared so far, but I thought I'd include it because it is certainly a different design. Next we have the Peacekeeper. Now I think the Lone Star or North Star skin is the best one. I think that's what it's called. It's definitely a significant improvement over the default. A lot of the other legendary Peacekeeper skins which have come out in events generally have really bad iron sights, really big bulky designs, although I did notice that the legendary Peacekeeper from the Season 3 Battle Pass does have a nice iron sight, but if you have your effects too high then it's going to be really hard to see anything, so this is a great option for those that play on lower settings. So yeah, Peacekeeper is a really good option. Finally we have the Mozambique. Now Now this skin here is a great improvement over the original. It's basically any of the legendary Mozambique skins besides the Lion's Roar that has this iron sight, and this is actually really important because the Mozambique is a weapon where you're actually going to be using iron sights, because one, when you aim down sight with the Mozambique, the spread is reduced significantly, and two, it's the kind of weapon that most people only really pick up at the start of a game, and getting those first couple shots is really important, and then you throw it away for something else. So yeah, we'll kind of end with the Mozambique and say that this one is a great example of when you may want to use it. And generally people will argue, does it even matter? All of the iron sights are so small in difference that it doesn't really matter, and you're going to be picking up optics anyway, and that is very true. But this isn't really a video saying, oh, you need these skins. It's more of a video pointing out the differences and saying, if you have these skins available, you should probably pick these ones, because that slight difference may really help in the heat of battle before you can get your hands on an optic. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you have any favourite skins with different iron sights, let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure I've covered all of the best ones. I've gone through so many other skins and they either just don't have any real improvement, or they're actually worse than the original, that it's not worth talking about. So yeah, this is pretty much the summary. We have the Sentinel skin, we have the Longbow McFly skin, we have the new Wingman skin from the System Override event, we have the Wingman Death Ray design, we have the R99 Zero Point, the R99 Outlands Avalanche, the Prowler Dark Fright skin, the Peacekeeper Legendary, the Flatline Battle Pass skin in the Season 4 Battle Pass, and of course the Mozambique, but pretty much any legendary Mozambique skin. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio! What? You actually watched this far through the video? You must really like my content. If you do, then maybe you might want to become a member. With $3 per month, you can get access to a wide range of tip videos for everything about combat, movement, legend abilities. I'm adding multiple videos per week and building the biggest tips catalog for Apex Legends. The reason I'm doing this is I want a place to create tips, and when I post them publicly on this channel, it kind of means I lose the chance to post a video that day, and I can only post one video per day, otherwise my channel gets punished for some reason and nobody ever sees my videos. So I thought this would be a fun way to kind of create this content, build a catalog of content, and you can support me for it, and it'll always be there as long as you're a member. So just click the join button below and you'll get access to it.